You need this much ADA to retire in 10 years. How annoying is it to wake up to go to work every day? I know some of you love your work, but I'm talking to others who work on weekdays to live on weekends, who labor through life to relax in retirement. What if you could retire in just 10 years and follow your passion, go backpacking, start your YouTube channel, or do anything that you've always wanted to? Well, it isn't easy, but it's not difficult either. I'm going to show you how you can retire on a cryptocurrency in 10 years. Skeptical? As you should be. But let me assure you, it's not magic. It's math and logic, and a little bit of belief. In this video, I'm going to explain to you what Cardano is, how it is different from the two most famous blockchains, Bitcoin and Ethereum, and how you can retire on its token ADA. Make sure you watch till the end, as I'm going to share logic and calculations. By the end of this video, you will be capable of making your customized retirement plan with ADA. Sounds good? Let's begin. Here is what Cardano is and what you need to really know about it. If you're into crypto, you might already know what Ethereum blockchain is. Ethereum was founded by 8 co-founders, one of which was Charles Hoskinson, along with the famous Vitalik Buterin. Hoskinson, however, left in 2014 over disagreements about the direction of the Ethereum project. He then proceeded to form Input Output, a Hong Kong company whose key project is the Cardano blockchain. What makes ADA any different from the giants like Bitcoin and Ethereum? Well, it is somewhat of an outlier in the volatile world of cryptocurrencies. ADA calls itself the first third-generation cryptocurrency. What does that mean? And what are the first and second generations of cryptocurrencies? The first generation cryptocurrency is Bitcoin, that introduced the idea of digital coins. Ethereum is a second generation cryptocurrency that expanded use cases for coins to smart contracts. So, what is it that makes ADA a third generation cryptocurrency? Cardano blockchain specifically aims to solve 3 problems on a cryptocurrency platform. Number 1 is scalability. Number 2, interoperability. And number 3, sustainability. Sounds technical? Don't worry, we got you. It is in fact simpler than it sounds, and very interesting to understand. The first problem is scalability. As you're already aware, blockchain is a decentralized network where individual nodes validate the transaction on the blockchain instead of one centralized authority. This differentiator could also become the limitation of the blockchain. Since each node is involved in the process, Bitcoin can only process 5 to 7 transactions per second. This is nothing compared to the processing speed of centralized systems like Visa and MasterCard. The problem gets even bigger as the transaction volume increases. This is a problem of scalability. Cardano's algorithm, Ouroboros, has been put forward as a possible solution to scaling problems. Ouroboros utilizes a proof-of-stake approach to save on energy costs and enable faster transaction processing. Proof-of-stake is an alternative to the proof-of-work approach of Bitcoin. In simple terms, proof-of-work is a competitive approach to verifying transactions, where the miners earn Bitcoin by verifying transactions and blocks. This slows down the network and is also environmentally unsustainable because of the computational energy required. Bitcoin uses the POW approach. Ethereum began its existence using POW and is transitioning to POS, proof of stake. But the process can take years to implement in an already established cryptocurrency. If you want to know more about how the blockchain works, great. We have a video explaining just that linked in this card, but make sure you watch it after you've seen this one. Cardano, on the other hand, uses a POS approach, proof of stake, where instead of having a copy of individual blockchains on each node, as is common in Bitcoin, Cardano's blockchain streamlines the number of nodes in a network by appointing leaders responsible for verifying and validating transactions from a collection of nodes. Subsequently, the leader node pushes transactions to the main network. This results in faster processing of the transactions. Also, since the rewards are not based on the mining work, but the number of staked coins owned, it is environmentally sustainable. The second important problem that Cardano aims to solve is interoperability. Interoperability relates to the ability to exchange cryptocurrencies within and across different blockchains, like Ethereum and Bitcoin. Presently, Ethereum is a more developed blockchain than Cardano and hosts many tokens for diverse applications. A crypto investor like you may want to exchange ADA with any Ethereum token or with Bitcoin, for example. There are exchanges like Binance or Coinbase, which operates as intermediaries to allow you to exchange cryptocurrencies. However, these exchanges are centralized, which goes against the basic objective of blockchain. These exchanges require you to submit personal details for KYC, decide on the fees to be charged, and are subject to risks of mistakes and mismanagement. Cardano aims to enable cross-chain transfers through something called a KMZ sidechains protocol. This is a set of rules that creates the bridge to connect Cardano with different blockchains to enable exchanging of cryptocurrencies in an automated, decentralized manner. Finally, Cardano is targeting the sustainability of blockchain. Sustainability is about governance structures in place to keep the blockchain going infinitely in the future. Although we are used to seeing the companies of the world having a set of rules to govern them, those rules can be changed by someone. What cannot be changed are the lines of codes. Cardano plans to keep its lights on by literally relying on the computer codes and not being dependent on some person or group of people to make rules. It aims to evolve a self-sustaining economic model for the cryptocurrency, which is based on providing incentives to miners and other stakeholders for developing and maintaining the blockchain. In the future, protocols will be hard-coded into the Cardano blockchain. The applications using the protocol, such as online exchanges and wallets, will automatically check for compliance as the applications are being built. Imagine the Google Play Store or Apple App Store automatically accepting or rejecting the apps listed on their platform without Google or Apple tweaking the rules at any time at their convenience. These ambitious plans of Cardano, if executed well, could make it more powerful than Bitcoin and Ethereum. Now you know the reason why we chose ADA over other cryptocurrencies for your retirement plan. Now, before we move on, please hit that like button and subscribe if you found this video valuable so far. All right then, let's get into a really interesting calculation. Our objective is to estimate the number of ADA tokens that you will require in the next 10 years to live comfortably off for the rest of your life. The first step is to estimate the cost of living. The cost of living varies significantly, and you're required to estimate your cost of living 10 years down the line. Assuming you want to retire in the US, the current cost of living is estimated at approximately $4,500 a month. For this calculation, which is $54,000 for 1 year. The median inflation rate in the US for the past 30 years has been 2.4%. So, considering 2.4% to be the inflation rate per year, the cost of living 10 years from now will be approximately $68,450. Secondly, the most important part of living off passive income is a regular inflow of money from your investment. As we learned earlier, the Cardano blockchain is based on a proof-of-stake approach. As a non-developer, you can delegate your ADA holdings to a stake pool run by someone else. In return, you receive rewards. When making this video, the annualized reward rate for delegating ADA is approximately 5%. You can also run your stake pool, in which case the rewards will be much higher. For this calculation, I've assumed that you will earn a 5% annual return on the value of ADA. Ideally, this 5% should be sufficient enough to cover your cost of living every year. The third and final step is to estimate the price of ADA 10 years down the line. This is perhaps the most difficult step. Cryptocurrencies have been volatile in the past due to FOMO and ignorance. But now that you understand the vision of Cardano, you can estimate the price of Cardano based on relative pricing. Bitcoin can be considered for a relative comparison as both Bitcoin and ADA have a maximum limited supply. The cap on the maximum supply of tokens gives premium value to the token with rising demand. Ether can also be considered for relative comparison since both Cardano and Ethereum platforms enable programmable cryptocurrency using smart contracts. This allows for the possibilities of creating decentralized apps and increases the utilities of the cryptocurrencies. Now, Bitcoin currently has a market cap of approximately 721 billion. Ethereum, on the other hand, has a market cap of 337 billion. Cardano was introduced only in 2015 and listed in 2017. It isn't as developed as Bitcoin and Ethereum. But considering its leadership and vision, I have assumed that it will reach the current maturity level of Bitcoin and Ethereum in 10 years. In other words, with its fully diluted supply of 45 billion tokens, if ADA reaches the current market cap of Bitcoin in 10 years, its value will be $16. Or if it reaches the current market cap of Ether in 10 years, its value will be $7.5, $7.50. This is a conservative estimation for two reasons. Okay, so first, if Cardano is successful, it will seriously outperform Bitcoin and Ethereum, as it is supposed to overcome the limitations of both. So its market cap might be much higher than the current market cap of Bitcoin and Ether. Secondly, as more awareness is created around crypto, more people will participate, and the tokens of the projects that create value, like ADA, will outperform the others. Even then, it's better to be conservative in the crypto world. Therefore, I have estimated the value of ADA to be the average of $16 and $7.50, amounting to $11.80 after 10 years. So, considering our assumptions, the number of tokens required for you to live off the staking reward income after 10 years will be approximately 116,000 ADA, or approximately 116,000 US dollars, as ADA is priced at roughly $1 US today. Do you believe you can retire with passive income? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button to show your appreciation for our efforts, and consider subscribing so you don't miss our next bite-sized explainer video on crypto. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.